Let's go with some fundamental. Let's go with some fundamental logistics, okay? And I think most of the people listening have even watched the news where all the way back in the Bush administration talked about the New World Order. All right, there's an agenda, and if you were in power, let's just take the lesser side or darker side of human nature. We all have it in us. If you're in power and you're in control of everything and you're losing control and you don't want to lose that control, you would take some pretty drastic steps. Your ego would. I'm sorry. If you were the director or a president or whatever it is of a company and you want to remain in power and you don't want to give up your monopoly, and things are changing, because you know what? Things are changing. People are waking up. People are becoming critical thinkers. There's been a lot of talk that the shift of the ages, and they're starting to, and people are much harder to get manipulated, but to be manipulated now as opposed they were 20 years ago, 30, 40, 50. Our parents' generation, they were easy to manipulate. Boom. Okay, one little thing, and they were ready to go to war for their country. Okay, but now people ask questions, and it's hard. They're losing a lot of control. So one of the agendas here is that they're locking things down so they can be in absolute control of a very new system that tightens, as like Robert says, tightens the noose, so to speak. Sounds a little melodramatic, but tightening the noose as far as our freedoms are concerned. And I think everybody listening to this knows that, cash is going away. It's going away. And that was one thing that gave us a lot of our freedoms, because you could actually do things without Big Brother knowing it. But it's going to come in a very short period of time that you can't scratch your ass, okay, without them knowing it. That's all there is to it.
The freedoms that you had previously, guys.
Yeah, they're going away.
They're either going away, like Gone with the Wind, right? That good movie. Okay, so anyways, okay, like I said, there's time for you since you're on lockdown now. Get out in the sun. Try to make sure that, you get your sun. You need vitamin D. And if you don't need to use that mask, remember, don't wear the mask. It's just lowering your CO2, increasing your CO2 and lowering your blood oxygen. So, you got to really be smart. If you need to wear it, it's because they say you do. Okay? And that's just my opinion. You do what you want to do. And if you're scared of not catching something or catching something from someone, the mask is not there for that. The mask is so you don't pollute somebody else. So just to give you that type of idea. And it does go ahead and change your physiology with your oxygen, and you do need your oxygen. One last thing. Look, you live in the city. Okay, fine. Let's say you live in Los Angeles. And Los Angeles in the afternoon with all those cars, with all the rush hour and everything, your